So today I'm again playing Fallout 4, and I'm here to show another no mods build, this time Somerville Place, and yeah, I'll take you in. So I've kind of gone with the theme that this is like a military base type guy. Yeah, little guard. There's usually two here, but apparently the one has left. I only just recently realized that guards actually go between posts, so that's embarrassing that I didn't know before that. To the left, obviously, the recruits station for new recruits. Obviously, you have to get a military haircut, which the Barbaress, she didn't get one. My first thing I did basically was build this janky stairway, and I did that, but oh, yeah, okay, that guy was, alright, just ignore that. But I used just the bridge pieces for the walkway because the settlement has a lot of uneven. Oh, that's fun. Little ball hoop. The settlement has a lot of uneven ground, so it's really important to just try to even it out. This building here is my favorite, even though probably one of the smaller ones. This is where I keep all the power armor, which is not that much for a military base. Oh, and this is the most serious power armor. Oh, yeah, this little room up here actually is my all-time favorite, and it's more of a small space, but kind of like the way I decorated it. It's supposed to be like the mechanics kind of place. This is workshop. This is where he sleeps. And you have a little bit of detail there. Military grade circuit. Reading the Junkertown magazine. I just kind of had fun with this small space. It's kind of making me want to do a little more of this type stuff. And that gap I obviously didn't finish. Just ignore that. And I'll take you over to another smaller space I made after building that one. This is the general's office. I think I labeled it very nicely. Very nice. As you can see, it's pretty tiny. I got a cat to add some life to the place. I tried to put in a little more items in this one, even though it's really annoying, such as that board. Little kitchen area. A kitty. Wherever you place the cat bowl, the cat will go. I have two of them and he rotates. These are my sparse quarters, not even a full floor. Again with the military theme. A little gun there. Very sparse, little patriotism. So that's the overseer typical type residence, but I went with general because of the military theme. So over here, this is kind of like the general courtyard area. That fireplace pit comes with it, and I like to keep the pieces there that are original. You can delete it, but in here's the workshop. And some weapons, some more crafting area. Again, with a little bit of weapons that I've just put all over the place. And up here's some uneven walled sleeping quarters. I did put in this little, typically it's like a porch piece in there just to make it a little more interesting, because otherwise it'd just be one wide open space. Yeah, of course, the one common bathroom that every settler uses. Very nice toilet. And that's all there is. I'll take you back downstairs. And I'll show you the guardhouse next. And that's, there's always a place for dog meat here. There it is. Lots of Minutemen type paraphernalia. And so down here is the general, like the mess hall. It's a very sparse food supply. And I have every creature I think possible on this wall, except for the dog one, because that one makes me sad. Little mirelurks, more bugs, one plate over there. I'll take you upstairs to more sleeping quarters. So these are the guards on duty. It's always Christmas here. I have a little lookout place, an ashtray. You can see the farm from there. And back here's another toilet and a guard post, which I was pleasantly surprised to see that they can actually reach, because sometimes they just glitch out all over the place. Got a pretty good swampy view from up here. Some radiation barrels. Alright, G.I. Jane, thank you very much. Okay, I'll take you down and I'll show you the main part of this settlement. Actually, I'll take you to the house first. So the house was kind of pretty underwhelming. When you first get here, there's a family, and you can't get rid of some of these beds. So you kind of are, there are not a lot of options for that room, so we'll just... The farm I left here, because this is pretty much like the only actually flat ground there is.
Yes.
Put a little bit of those things in there, some motors. I put in a workshop, a very small. I've never built a workshop before. It's my first one, so it's pretty sad. It's an ammunition and weapons one to supply the wasteland. That here is, oh, another, just an outhouse, just for emergencies. And if you have done anything wrong, I don't know what this person's crime is, but that's where you go. Also a market sign, which is fun. So this is the main part. I kind of used how the landscape goes to make this. The landscape just goes straight up. There's actually just a hill here. So I tried to build it in a couple levels, which is super annoying. I just used the concrete wood flooring and the stands. The other ones, I don't know what they're called. They're like the porch ones. They got a little seating here, some greenery, and the market. This is probably the favorite marketplace I've ever made. I really enjoy it. I think it's neat. Everyone here also has a uniform to go with the theme. And I don't know where the guy who runs the clinic has gone, but everyone else actually seems to make their way up here pretty well. So I'll take you inside next. So this is the indoor gym. No one seems to be here right now, but they do make their way here at night. And the fun thing about this one is too that you can get, how I built it, you can get the mute fruit trees in here. So it's kind of nice to have like a little plant besides the potted plants. There's your liquors, pretty limited. But yeah, it's a tiny little restaurant. Oh,
Seems to be
seems
growing
to be growing well. Here's another guard post, and this one does, the settlers actually can reach this one. There's just doesn't seem to be anyone here right now. That's basically the whole of the settlement. I did go with concrete walls for the outer walls. I thought that was the most military-like wall I could conjure. So yeah, there it is. Another No Mods Builds. That's probably taken 6 hours of my life. Bye everyone, bye.